This is not good. I'm trying to get out. I got the mower off.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Are you broken? Alrighty, it's actually a gorgeous day. The sun was out. Clouds are over it now. I'm gonna clean up the snow. Well, clean up the driveway now that it's done snowing for a while. Last night wind was blowing everything. There was just snow all over the road still. So clean up everything. Then we're gonna throw the stock chopper back on the 27. We got these two fields, the one on the hill and two others that we didn't get to previously on some rented property. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully wrap up anything that has to do with 2023 growing season, and that's the last thing, is getting all the stock shredded, and then we can bring the stock shredder back. So I appreciate the gentleman that rented it to me. It's not mine. We did not buy it, and it's worked awesome. So yes, we're in the snow. Look at him, he loves it, but it will do more good. Well, yeah, it will do more good. Pickup, Isaiah's getting my tire mounted and balanced. He had to do some for the snowmobile trailer as well from a gentleman. So he will drop that off this afternoon, I think. Hopefully, maybe. Is that your plan, Isaiah? We will see. But alrighty, I'm gonna jump on the 27. We'll get everything cleaned up and hopefully have a good day. Got the driveway all cleaned up. A little bit in front of here, but once we throw the tire back on, we'll do a swipe across there or whatnot. I'm gonna take the snowplow off. Probably should clean this back window. That way we can see something, right? But yeah, it is actually like a pretty nice day out. Back window cleaned up. Hooked back up to the stock shredder. And we're gonna go up on the hill and see if we don't slide down it and we get all that done. Then we can do the two in the front. Home farm will be done. Hopefully everything will go smooth, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the other farm. That is the plan as of now. The sun it's out. It feels good. So I'll be glad when this is done. Quite some scenery. Got the calves down there, just fed them some grain. They're eating some hay now. Yeah, we need another barn of storage, but and everybody keeps saying if you rip out, well, not everybody, and somebody keeps saying if you rip out all the floors of the barn, you can drive in there and you can park the combine and this, that. No, the first beam would not be able to fit the combine or the 75 in it. And then at the end of the day, putting a bunch of money into that barn, it's good inside. It could use some paint and some exterior work, but putting a bunch of money into that doesn't make sense. That little one's got to get tore down because of how bad it is in the long-term plan. Yeah, we'll have a parking area, stuff like that, but other than that, nothing should go in there because of how wet it is surrounding that. So, but yeah, had to stop, enjoy the view. It's a little gnarly going up this. The mower kind of goes sideways. That just, yeah. It's got it. 27's going. So this is less than ideal in the snow, but it ain't gonna get any better. It really is. So So it's working. I can't mow them as low as I'd like, but as you can see, this is what I mowed before in front of me, before the snow came, and you can barely tell that there's any corn stalks there. So that's good. They should break down over the winter, and then in the spring they'll be easy to work up. Another one done. We're gonna go see how wet down in the bottom there is. I'm not really looking forward to seeing how wet it is, but that's all part of it. So we'll venture our way down. Once that's done, theoretically we could call it good, but I'd like to finish up the other farm. So warming up some, so the driveway's melting back down to dirt, which is I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. If it snows and then rains, it snows and then rains, and then it's 40, it makes for a long, long winter. So we don't drive off the road. One more to go at the home farm. One more. This is pretty boring. Someday I'll have GPS and I can just sit and like work on editing video or like watching movies and hanging out, but till then we'll bounce around, right bud? Robert did bring us, well, he stopped and he had some Digert's cheese curds, so we had some of those, keep us going. We're gonna go up and see them guys this week, hopefully. Maybe end of the week we'll go up. This is not good. I'm trying to get out. I got the mower off. Yeah, it's pretty wet right there. Woo! Okay. Okay, we'll avoid that spot. I may have to leave this lower section here because there's some wet spots, like sunk wet spots. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't. We might have to leave it. They're standing water and everything. So I'll try to do from there up, but holy smokes. Just stopping and picking up my flags as I go. So we did the source trial in this field, and what it did show us was we took the N out. We took 25 units of everything out actually, and it still made the same bushel corn, which, you guys that blurry? Felt better? I don't know. So we took 25 units of everything out of the strips, and it still made the same bushel corn, which that's a plus. But at the end of the day, I think we could have went further as far as taking units out. So they're guaranteed on the 25 pounds reduced. But the organic matter in this soil here is like a 7.5, which is through the roof. And granted, it sat fallow for so long. Really should have done trials up on the poorer ground. That we've realized that source does better on poorer ground. It wakes up the bugs more. So we'll see for 2024 what we end up doing on some of that side of it. But yeah, the ground at the home farm is much more, has much better nutrient levels in it. And there we have it. Last bit of the home farm to stock shred. We did leave a tiny, well, probably an acre and a half out back. That is just so wet, and the ruts are pretty bad. And if I get stuck out there, it's just gonna be a bad day. And it's, yeah, the ground's just wet. There's some water standing on it still. So, alrighty, drive this back home, and I think that's gonna be it for today. I've had enough bouncing around in the tractor. Overall, good day. Wrapping that up here is a good thing. We'll see how far we can make it tomorrow and what we get into tomorrow. There you go. There's no tire on the pickup still. Isaiah hauled our corn there, 16.5 ton on that load, so that was good. That was good. Right around 30 ton we shipped out of that. So glad that was off, and he's hauling sawdust. He's supposed to drop my tire off. We'll throw it on when he gets here. But alrighty, appreciate you guys watching along. Some action of today, what's going on the farm, and where we're at. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. It was actually flurrying pretty badly, and I'd really like to wrap up stock shredding over on the other farm. So it's stopped for right now. We're gonna give it a go and see if we can get it finished up before it snows supposedly 3 more inches. So we'll jump in the 27 and go venture across town and shred the stalks that are left there. So it turned into mud last time, and then it was gonna snow. I think that's how that worked out. So we pulled out of this farm. I got everything up over the hill done. I do not have this field and that field, and there's a little tiny one there mowed. So before we get more snow, and we're actually going on a day and a half road trip thing that I guess you guys will have to stay tuned and see what we're doing, a few of us. So before we do that, I'd like to finish up with this. That way when I get back, I can wash it up, grease it, and get it back to the gentleman who rented it to me. So that'll be good, right? One thing checked off the list. Plus, hopefully this allows the stalks to break down faster. All winter long. The roadway's got little slick spots in it. We're about halfway done with this first field, and yeah, snow is definitely here. We're just gonna keep pushing through. Yeah, I'd say we're halfway. It's a slow process, but hopefully this spring it pays out. Well, helps us some. And what else would we do today, you know? No, I got the Mac. I got a bunch of parts for the Mac too, so. Got the lights on now. I'd say we're halfway done with this field. I'm in the middle, working to my left. I got one strip here, and then we'll do this, and we'll go back over to that. But my front lights aren't working. I'm hoping it just came unplugged or something weird. I don't know why. I guess we will see. We'll probably jump out and check it out because it's nice to have working. But we've been bouncing around pretty aggressively today. It's kind of ideal. It's not really ideal, actually. Why are the inner ones not on? I must have blew a fuse. I only have the outer lights. Huh. Interesting. Something came disconnected, or I blew a fuse, I'd say. Well, no point in messing around and trying to figure that out while we're sitting out here. We got enough lights that we can see. We'll have to do some digging. It's either that or it unhooked somewhere. Because we got our road lights. Yeah, those are our road lights, but our spotlights, other than our backs, were, huh. Interesting. Well, we'll figure it out. Last few stalks to get mowed down, and we're done. So good feeling. Definitely a good feeling. We just got to get home. And the snow is switching to rain now. Oh, there's some mud. Yeah. There's still some mud here. This ground is nowhere near as wet as the home farm, but there is some spots that it gets a little slick. So I'm pretty sure it's raining now, but this section of 20, which you guys can't see very well, but this section of 20 stays absolutely perfect. Aaron and the boys really put it on good, and if you go up just a little bit, then it turns back to like mush usually. Shout out to Aaron. that is his winter job, is plowing snow. Well, working for the highway. Is it the highway? Well, the state. So, and then you get back to the town. Town road. So my road's a county road. I believe this is a town road. Robert and the boys do the town roads. And then there's village. New York's a little bit more confusing. So if you guys don't know in Mass, even the highways, they hire in a lot of independents. A lot of towns do too. So I used to plow snow for the town with the loader, and it killed the loader. And you thought you were making money, but you were just burning money at the same time. But in New York, it's all the states, the towns, the county, they all plow it themselves. So it's a little different as far as where I used to be. You'd see all sorts of rigs out there, and I had a lot of friends that they plow snow in the winter as their winter job. So we're gonna cruise. Robert told me the county hadn't been out yet, so my road's pretty slick. We'll get up there and park this old girl, and it's supposed to be like 40 tomorrow, well, into the morning, and then this is gonna change to rain. I think it already has. So kind of a disaster of a weather cycle. We are home. It really hasn't snowed much. Our brakes got worse though in the last like 5 minutes, which isn't a good sign. I'm still loving the light placement because, as you can see, we can see everything that we need to see. And it's not, when you come over the hill, you see a little bit, but it's not like vibrant light. Like, it's not like airport landing strip over here for the neighbors to have to look at every day. Did you have a good day? Are you tired of bouncing around in here? Are you glad to be done? 2023 crop work is done now. That was the last bit. He just wants dinner, so. Alrighty. I appreciate you guys watching along. I'm going to feed Yanko. I don't know how all this video is going to come together. Me, Brad, and Isaiah are going to York Farm Show, or Keystone Farm Show in York tomorrow. It's supposed to be a sloppy mess of rain all morning, so we figured we might as well go down there. So we're going to go down. We're not sure if we're going to get to the farm show tomorrow or if we'll be there Thursday and then get back. So, yeah. Alrighty. It's done snowing. It's going to start raining. Appreciate you guys watching along. Glad to be done stock shredding. And, yeah, 2024 crop. That was the start of it. So, see you guys on the next one.